You got to give it up. Alex Golish completely coming in and turning that program around. And I told you guys, this is, as a Tennessee fan, I am well aware this is the reason our 2022 offense was as good as it was. You could tell a clear difference after he left to take the head coaching job at South Florida. This guy knows how to work with what he's got. He knows how to scheme people open. And it showed. It showed. He walked into the swamp, which is still something not even, Tennessee hasn't won there since I was in Pampers, pretty much. He walked into the swamp and took him down. I mean, it's impressive. What do you guys think? Let's get into it.
When you play enough NCAA college football games, going into the swamp with USF is really difficult to win on Heisman difficulty. And he went in there and they played a dominant brand of football that hasn't just surprisingly showed up this year. They have been a strong squad for the past 3 seasons with Byron Brown at quarterback, and they're going to continue to be really good. I think they have a mulligan next week against Miami. That's a game they can lose, and they can still have a clear shot to the playoff.
I mean, 100%. If you look at the conference that they're in, let's just be honest here, it's not the most up and down, strength and frightening conference. So if they play even a
Doesn't
20-point
send
game,
shivers down your spine.
oh hell no, I am not scared of anybody in that damn conference. But even okay, let's put it like this: if they keep it to even to a 20-point game against Miami this weekend, and they run the table in conference play, you are looking at your they don't do the automatic 5 seed anymore, but you are looking at your group of 5 bid in US.
Yeah, they'll be the 12th. They'll be the 12th.
Easily.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a bold statement either. I mean,
no, that's not a outlandish take at all. And honestly, we've seen a lot of college football. This is kind of feels like it's setting up for. I hate to say this because I like USF. I like Alex Golish. Doesn't it kind of feel like it's setting up for them to kind of get blown out? Maybe 2 big wins back to back, and people are like, I'm on Twitter, and people are like, oh, game day should have went to USF Miami. But I mean, I get the sentiment.
I was going to say, I think the bigger tragedy is this game being played on the CW channel. The CW.
Yeah, that's ludicrous. That
is the biggest tragedy of the weekend.
Do you know how people in England will just jail people for coughing now? We should jail people for putting a ranked matchup on the CW. That they were playing Arrow in the Flash last week, and now we have a great college football. That's insane to me. What are we doing?
But I mean, hats off to CW. Hats off to CW. And quite frankly, the ACC kind of has it figured out because if I'm not mistaken, I think the CW is their SEC Network Plus, their streaming game. Am I wrong about that? Every SEC team has to play on the ESPN Plus app. I think that's kind of like their. So at least it's on national TV. I'll give them that.
Yeah, they've got their outlet. We've got ours. I'm going to backtrack a little bit. When you exchange enough text with Mal Leonard, it will make you want to jump on this podcast and talk. And last week is when we sort of hit a turning point. And for me, it was about South Florida Bulls. We had one side of the thing with Mal here, who loved the Gators at home against South Florida, who beat a bad Boise State team. And me, knowing ball, had to jump on South Florida.
This squad is chippy. They just have something to them, man. There's no quit in them. They got in a few bad situations late in the game, and they still were able to. Now, as much as that, is that Florida shooting themselves in the foot or USF getting, making breaks on their own? But who knows? But they got through it. That's the thing. As a group of 5 team coming into the swamp of all places and getting it done, it's impressive.
The Pass Club. The Pass Club. The Pass Club.